Who is Jesus? What if I told you the answer to that question is the most important realization that anyone can make in their life? The only problem is that there is so much confusion concerning the identity of Jesus. Some say he's just a prophet. He was a good teacher. And some teach that he's an angel. There are so many different views of Jesus that it may cause some to doubt who he really is. Jesus himself dealt with this problem while he walked the earth, as recorded in the Bible in Matthew 16, verses 13 through 14. Now when Jesus came into the district of Caesarea Philippi, he was asking his disciples, "Who do people say that the Son of Man is?" And they said, "Some say John the Baptist, and others Elijah, but still others Jeremiah or one of the prophets." Isn't it interesting that people were saying many different positions on who Jesus is? What's interesting is that everything the people were saying about him was wrong or incomplete. But notice what Jesus says next. He said to them, "But who do you say that I am?" Simon Peter answered, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God." And Jesus said to him, "Blessed are you, Simon Bar-Jonah, because flesh and blood did not reveal this to you, but my Father who is in heaven." Jesus doesn't care what people said about him when he was alive, walking on the earth, and he doesn't care what people say about him today. Jesus wants to know who you believe he is, and the answer isn't found in what people think. Rather, it's found in the Bible. Do you believe that Jesus is the Christ, the Son of the living God? This response means he's not just a prophet or a teacher. He's something much more. In fact, let's see how much more he really is. In John chapter 1, an amazing truth of who Jesus is comes to light. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things came into being through him, and apart from him, nothing came into being that has come into being. Now notice verse 14, "And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us." This Word that dwelt among us was Jesus. Now notice the scripture. It says the Word was God. This is no small claim. This is clearly teaching that Jesus is God. Many say he was created or he's an angel, but look at verse 3. Nothing was created without him, which means he is eternal. He has no beginning and he has no end. In future videos, we will continue to look at the Bible to get a clearer picture of who Jesus is, and we will also explore in more detail the false teaching that are around that rob him of his identity. We must discover the truth of Jesus because it is only in that truth that we learn what life truly is. And trust me, he's worth believing in.